Happy March, everyone. I hope everyone has been enjoying hunting Ryzen Fall Strike and Volcana as much as they did. Before we start, I just want to inform that there's going to be a Capcom showcase, and apparently it includes on Monster Hunter Rise on March 9th. So tune in for that for more information about Monster Hunter Rise. Maybe we can get some tease regarding next title update. Strangely, that title update 5 is supposed to be coming on April, but why are we getting an announcement on March? So we just have to wait and see. In this video, I'm going to talk a bit regarding the free title update 5 and share some insights that might have not been well known by many people in the community. But before we go to the meat of the video, I would like to request some help from you, dear viewers. Please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel and help me reach my goal to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, as it would help me so much to keep making good quality content and possibly upgrade my content to be even better. Also, look forward to more discussion content that I'm going to put out this month, especially regarding Monster Hunter. So subscribe to not miss on those content. And now, let's get into the video.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
安心して、危害は加えないわ。
First, I want to mention there might be some leaked information out there regarding the next title update, but I don't know anything about it, and I'm going only to discuss what could be possible for title update 5 instead, from my knowledge of Monster Hunter. I also would like to mention that there's a chance that the title update 5 could be the last update. If we take a look at Iceborne last big update, when the last big title update was at version 15.0, when Fatalis came, and followed with a small update with Arch-Tempered Volcana right after. And if you're looking at the next title update for Sunbreak, it will also be at version 15.0. From this alone, there's a chance that the next title update could be the last, but we never know if the developers will not using the same pattern as Iceborne. Another reason for me saying that title update 5 could be the last is because we are approaching the E3 window, which is around June, where usually they announce the next big Monster Hunter game. Optimistically, if you're looking at the situation, at most there will be one more big update after title update 5, introducing the true final boss of the game, much like how Fatalis was introduced in Iceborne. In the incoming title update 5 will be introducing a difficult Elder Dragon fight, like how Alatrian was back in Iceborne, to serve as preparation for the hunters to fight the true final boss in the last final title update for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about prediction. In the next title update, we are getting a returning Elder Dragon and another one power-up monster. For power-up monsters, the most logical conclusion would be Ryzen Shagaru Magala, since this is the last Elder Dragon except Volcana that hasn't been seen in Ryzen state. Why not Malzeno, you ask? In terms of story, Malzeno shouldn't have a Ryzen state because it is already in mutualism relationship with the Curio, and Volcana was just released in February, which is very unlikely to have a Ryzen state shortly after. As for the returning Elder Dragon, there are a couple of monsters that come to mind, but it really depends whether the title update 5 will be the last one or not. If you're seeing it as the last title update, having a big Elder Dragon as the final boss makes more sense. Big in a sense like Narwa and Ibushi, or Geis Magorm that has special arena. I could see two potential returning Elder Dragon to fulfill this role. It is either Amatsu Magatsuchi, due to its ties to Yakumo Village, which is another Japanese themed region. And the second possibility would be another variant of Fatalis, be it a Crimson or White Fatalis. Personally, I would prefer to have Amatsu Magatsuchi instead, due to its Japanese theme, and we can see Fatalis variant in the next mainline title, and somehow maybe connect it with the story with Iceborne, and always serve as the mainline title final bosses. Well, if you're talking about Title 5 being not the last title update, they can go way beyond by adding both Amatsu and Fatalis variant, much like how they did in Iceborne with Alatrion and Fatalis, which I think will be a pretty hype way to end this game's story. But if it's not the last title update, what Elder Dragon that might be stronger and more menacing than Volcana? As for me, I could only think of Namiel or Nergigante. Both are amazing Elder Dragons, but personally I think the Nergigante, especially the Ruiner variant, is a better choice as we are approaching the end of Sunbreak developer support and conclusion to the story, and perhaps tie a little bit of the story with Iceborne. But since most other stories are not well connected with each of the games, any elder dragon might end up being introduced. We shall have to wait and see about this. Hopefully we get to hear something really surprising on March 9th. I really hope that the developers don't disappoint us with the next title update and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak conclusion, since this game has been a great addition to Monster Hunter series overall, and many people enjoy the new gameplay that has been introduced in this game. So the developers better carry the hype from Sunbreak into the next big Monster Hunter game that we might hear soon, hopefully this year, around E3. Well, that is my prediction for the upcoming title update 5. What do you dear hunters think of the next monster that is going to come for the next title update? Do you think the next title update might be the last? Or you think there's going to be title update 6 after title update 5? Do let us know in the comment section. And lastly, when do you think we are going to hear about the next Monster Hunter game? I'm super excited about this prospect, as we just had Wild Hearts, as it has been showcasing what next generation Monster Hunter like game could be. Thank you so much for watching, dear hunters. As I mentioned in the introduction of the video, look forward to more discussion videos this month. Until the next video, stay sharp, hunters.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Please subscribe, guys.
The legend will never die.